The LTECH UB series is a Bluetooth mesh-enabled lighting control system that combines smart device functionality with easy-to-use touch panel wall controls. In this video, we will demonstrate the most common installation scenarios and help you quickly get your system up and running. In our example, we will be using the Origami RGBW light sheet. The LTECH LHOME Smart App is required for all setups, except for the Hardwire DMX setup, where Smart Control is optional. Download the LHOME app in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Once you've downloaded the app, create an account and log in. To get started, create a new home and enter in the name, location, and rooms that you will be installing your lights in. We'll install lights in our kitchen for this example. Note that location data is required, as this helps keep your smart system secure. The system will only be controlled by a smart device. You'll need a smart device with the LHOME app installed, LTECH B5 controller, compatible 24-volt DC power supply, lighting product, and a small flathead screwdriver. We will get started by connecting our components together. First, connect the light sheet to the output side of the LTECH B5 controller. Next, connect the B5 to a compatible 24-volt DC power source. Finally, with everything connected, we'll restore power at the source. With our smart devices Bluetooth activated, open up the LHOME app. Tap Add Device. Select Smart Light. Choose the appropriate light type and then tap the Search via Bluetooth button. If the B5 controller is powered on correctly, it will be casting a pairing signal. Tap Add Manually. The connected lights will flash to signal the device is being paired. In the pop-up window, rename the connected lights and select the appropriate device type. Selecting the wrong device type will affect the functionality of the smart controls. We'll select RGBW as we are using the Origami RGBW light sheet. After confirming the selection, hit the back button to return to the home screen. The newly added light is now available to control. Tap the tile to pull up the quick controls, or tap the three dots to pull up the advanced controls. This completes the setup for controlling your system with only a smart device. This approach allows the user to control the system through the physical wall control and a smart device. We'll need the appropriate LTECH UB series wall control, smart device, B5 controller, compatible 24-volt DC power supply, lighting product, and a small flathead screwdriver. Get started by connecting the lighting product to the B5 controller. Next, connect the B5 controller to the power supply. Last, connect the UB series wall control to a compatible low-voltage power supply. Return power at the source so that the wall control and B5 controller are activated and ready for pairing. In the LHOME app, add and configure the connected light, being sure to select the appropriate device type. Now that the light has been added, tap the plus button to add the wall control. Select LED controller from the left menu and tap the appropriate wall control for your application. Tap the plus symbol to configure the wall control. In the pop-up window, change the device name as desired and then tap Confirm. Now that our lights and wall control have been added to the system, we will need to bind the two. Tap the wall control tile to enter the control screen. Locate the red zone tiles at the bottom of the screen. These zones can be set to control different sections of lights. In our simple example, we'll just need to tap the three dots of the Zone 1 tile. Tap Bind Light and select the applicable light to complete the setup. You may now control the system using the physical wall control or the app. In the app, you will have the option to control the light by selecting the light tile or the wall control tile. Both options offer the same control abilities. The DMX Hardwire system is installed without the use of a smart device. Smart device control is optional and can be added after the setup is complete. We'll need the appropriate LTECH UB series wall control, B5 controller, compatible 24-volt DC power supply, lighting product, extra wire, and a small flathead screwdriver. With power disconnected at the source, we'll connect our components together. First, connect the lighting product to the B5 controller. Next, connect the B5 controller to the power supply. Then, connect the wall control's DMX out section to the B5's DMX in-out section, matching polarity. Last, connect the wall control to an appropriate low-voltage power supply. Once everything is securely connected, return power at the source. The DMX Hardwire setup is now complete. The wall control automatically pairs to the B5 controller through the hardwired DMX connection. If you would like to add the ability to control this system with your smart device, you may configure this option now. To do this, log into the LHOME app and tap Add Device. Select LED Controller from the left menu, and then tap the appropriate touch panel wall control. Tap the plus symbol next to the touch panel device and rename it if desired. Tap Confirm, and the wall control will be added to your smart app. If you are an installer and opted for any of the smart device setups, you will need to transfer the lighting system to the end user. There are a few different ways to do this. The first method is to delete the devices from your app. With the components powered on, go into the app and enter the device settings. Select Delete Device. Once all devices have been deleted, they can be set up by the end user as previously instructed. The next method is to manually reset the devices. For touch panel wall controls, hold the A and D buttons down for 6 seconds until it vibrates twice. For the B5 controller, hold down the match button for 10 seconds until it produces a long beep and the connected lights flash. Once reset, the devices may be set up by the end user as previously demonstrated. Reset devices will still appear in your app, but they will not work as they have been disconnected. You may delete them if desired. The last method involves transferring the app home to the end user. This method is great, as the end user is not required to set up anything. To do this, the end user must download the LHOME app and create an account. The installer then opens the app and goes to Me, Home Management, select Home, Add Member. Under Home Privilege, select Administrator. In the Account field, type in the end user's email address that they use to create their LHOME account, and then tap Invite. The end user will open their LHOME app and a pop-up will appear with the invite details. Once they accept the invite, they will be able to control the system from their app. The installer then taps the Transfer Home option in the Home Settings screen. Select the home member that you wish to transfer the system to and tap Confirm. To remove your account from the system, simply tap Quit Home. This completes the transfer process. If you opted to use the DMX Hardwire setup without smart device control, you will not need to complete the transfer process. If you did activate the optional smart device control with the DMX setup, you will need to delete it from your app or manually reset the device as previously described. For more information on the LTECH UB series, ask your Evo-Lite system integration specialist or visit us online at evolite.com.